But overall, how are you feeling?
Confident now.
Good.
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome to another driving lesson with Dylan. So today is Tuesday the 8th of July, which means we have only got 2 days left until Dylan's driving test. His test is on Thursday the 10th, and yeah, today we're going to do a lesson in, it's going to be rush hour traffic. It's just coming up to 5 o'clock, yeah? Okay, and we haven't really done many lessons in rush hour traffic yet. Yeah, how do you think that's going to affect your driving, and what's going to be the extra risk?
I think the main key today is judgment. You're going to find a lot out about my judgment today, obviously, because there's going to be more vehicles on road.
That's it.
So
yeah, okay, it's good to be in this kind of situation. Obviously, there's not going to be this much traffic on your test day, but like you said, you know, your judgment when changing lanes, it's easy when it's empty. Yeah, we found on roundabouts when there's cars there, that's got better though. Yeah. So whenever we get the opportunity, I'm going to make you do loads of lane changes. Yeah. Okay. So rush hour people have finished work. That might be rushing, giving you a see what your judgment's like. But the main thing is, if you can't change your lanes, so you're supposed to turn right, and you can't change your lanes because there's too much traffic, no one's giving you, what are you going to do?
Just carry on going right, and then
carry on going right.
What did you say, sir?
So say if you want to turn right at a roundabout.
Oh, if you want to turn right and you're in the wrong lane, just go the wrong way.
That's it. Yeah, I keep repeating myself because like the amount of people that they're in the wrong lane, but they knew they had to go right and they use the wrong lane to turn right, or vice versa, to turn left, they use the right hand lane. If you can't change your lane, just go the wrong way. Okay, right. Any questions before we start?
Nah.
So guys, any of you learning to drive, make sure you do what Dylan's done. This is his 23rd hour, okay? And he's learned to drive, he's picked up everything. And what's helped you, Dyl?
The Ultimate Driving Course app.
Yeah, the Ultimate Driving Course app. So he gets into the car, knowing exactly what he's got to do, If you're learning to drive, make sure you download the app. Any questions, Dyl?
Nah.
So how much help am I going to give you today?
None.
How confident are you feeling for your test?
Confident.
Yeah?
Confident, yeah.
Out of 10, what would you say your confidence levels are?
9.
9. Okay, so by the end of the lesson, we're going to make sure your confidence levels don't drop, Okay? Right, ready? So obviously no help from me. Like you said, it's just going to be you making all the decisions and me just assessing, a bit like a mock test. So obviously I'll point out any mistakes, and point out good stuff to you. Remember, in a situation where there's quite a bit of traffic, it's going to test your patience as well, Just be patient. If you don't get a gap, don't rush it. At this mini roundabout, turn right, please. Dylan shows good judgment at the mini roundabout and steers well. At mini roundabouts, always try and steer around them where possible, instead of driving over them. Well done. That was good on that roundabout. Right, Dyl, while in traffic, a couple of the tell me questions. You said you revised them, have you?
Yeah.
Okay, so could you tell me how you check your brakes are working?
It's when they're not spongy or slack, and it's when you don't go over to one side of the road when you do press the brakes. Good. Okay. Make sure there's enough space. That's it. Good. And tell me how you check your brake lights are working. So you turn the ignition on, and then you brake lights.
Just have a think, how do the brake lights come on?
When you press a brake.
Yes.
Well, you can check on your mirrors, or you can go to the car, or get someone to check for you. So.
Good. Yeah. So always just think. Most of the answers are quite simple. Okay. So there, if you're getting a bit confused, just go through the question again. The brake lights. How do they come on every time you brake? As soon as I ask you that, you got it. Okay. So it's when you said mirrors, what you mean is reflections.
Reflections. On the mirrors.
Cool. Which are we turning?
Left.
Good. Can we turn right?
No.
Well done. roundabout, go straight ahead and take the second exit.
Dylan enters this roundabout well and then shows good lane discipline. Once he's on the carriageway, he builds up speed well and keeps a good following distance from the vehicle in front.
Well done, that was good speed build up and a good gap from the car in front, yeah? Right, Dill, I think this roundabout, every time we've done it, yeah, from this side, yeah, this direction, you kind of always messed it up, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So follow signs to Dudley for me here, please.
Dudley, yeah.
I think you already know which way Dudley is without looking at the sign.
Like I just said, Dylan always seems to make a mistake on this roundabout. This time he positions and follows the markings well.
When should you put that signal on?
Earlier.
Yeah, when you pass which exit?
The second.
After exiting the roundabout, he forgets to cancel the signal.
Yeah, as soon as you got to the second, yeah? Or just past, you should have done it then, okay? Still okay, you were still checking your mirrors, yeah? You knew what was happening around you, you stuck to your lane well.
Yeah.
Now this roundabout, if you could turn left and take the second exit for me.
At this roundabout there are two exits to the left. I've asked Dylan to take the second exit so he shouldn't signal on the approach. He does signal but takes the first exit, which means he goes the wrong way. But this wouldn't be marked as a fault on the driving test.
Cancel your signal? Oh, okay. What number exit is it?
Second exit,
Yeah. So did you know you were taking the wrong one then?
Yeah.
But you took it why?
Because I thought them lot behind me, you know the cars behind me?
Yeah.
I think I'm taking this one.
Yeah, because you had signalled, yeah? Okay, turn right at this roundabout now.
On the approach to this roundabout, he forgets to signal.
Which way are we going to?
Right. This one or next one?
This one, sorry. So, you know that roundabout?
Yeah.
It's not good that you went the wrong way, yeah. But it's good how you did it. You knew you had the signal on. Should you have put the signal on for the second exit?
No.
Yeah, so what number exit did I tell you?
You said second exit?
Yeah, to the left, yeah. So you're in the correct lane, you shouldn't have signal, but you realised you had the signal on, so what did you do? You took the first exit. Yeah, that was the correct thing to do there, yeah. If you'd gone straight, you know when I said cancel the signal, I thought you were going to go to the second exit there, yeah. That's what I said, cancel the signal.
Yeah.
If you had left the signal on and gone over there, then that would have been a serious fault, yeah. But going the wrong way, like I said, isn't.
You know, confused me there. You know, you go as turn left, second exit. So I don't know why I put my left indicator.
But that's why everyone, when they're here, it's normally left first exit, so you're so used to signalling, yeah? But as soon as you hit second exit to the left, straight away you should be thinking there's two exits to the left. I don't need to signal until I pass the first. Right, Right, we have a couple of roundabouts coming up now. At the first roundabout, turn right, third exit. Then at the second roundabout, go straight ahead, second exit. Yeah, so right, third exit, then straight ahead, second exit.
Dylan makes a serious fault at this roundabout. Before changing lanes to exit the roundabout, Dylan does check his mirrors a few times, but doesn't assess the speed of the green car. He moves over when it wasn't safe to do so, and slows down that car.
Oh. You notice the green car?
No, I didn't even see that.
Remember which way we're going?
Yeah, it's straight on.
On the approach to this roundabout, Dylan realises he's in the wrong lane, so he does what's safe. He goes the wrong way.
You seen that wind?
I was meant to go straight on, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that green mistake with the green car. Yeah, so you check your mirror earlier. Okay, you can't be relaxed on those mirror checks. Yeah, like we've always said, you got to check it at least a couple of times. Yeah, it's a big roundabout. There's a big gap from that second exit to the third one that we were taking.
Yeah,
should have been checking that mirror more frequently and knowing what's there. And if you're not sure, what should you have done?
Just stuck in my lane.
Yeah. Okay. You could park up anywhere safe on the left.
Now this simple parking up and moving off has been causing Dylan some issues, as you may have seen in the past couple of lessons. You will be asked to do this at least twice during your test. This time Dylan parks up perfectly and moves off with good judgment.
Thank you, and move off when you're ready. Well done.
Dylan might be overdoing it with the mirrors here.
Loads of side mirrors going on there. Okay. It's because I always used to tell you keep missing them, yeah?
Here now I'm going to ask Dylan to change lanes from left to right and then right to left. This is good practice checking the learner's judgment, especially when it's busy.
Right, Bill, when it's safe to do so, if you could switch lanes. When it's safe to do so, what I'm going to ask you to do now?
Switch lanes.
Yeah, move back to the left when it's safe to do so. That wasn't bad at all.
He assesses that there isn't enough space behind the vehicle, so doesn't pass the stop line. Otherwise we would have obstructed the traffic from the left and right. Good awareness.
Well done, that was a good decision, wasn't it? Not to go over the stop line.
Yeah.
Turn left here for me.
Dylan shows good control and maintains a good speed during this left turn. There was a scooter approaching as soon as he turned into the road.
Well done, that was a good speed for that turn. Right, Dill. I'd say this is one of the steepest uphill junctions here now. Yeah, steeper than some of the other ones you've done.
The one that we've just done now?
No, this one here.
Oh, this one.
Turn right.
Okay.
Dylan shows excellent clutch control here. You should definitely be able to demonstrate control like this before going for your test.
Right, if you can do that like that, you shouldn't have any issues anywhere, Dill, on hills, yeah? Well done. And if you could park up anywhere safe on the left.
When parking up, he touches the curb.
Okay. Touch the curb.
Yeah, just touch it.
Okay. Right. Stuff like that. Obviously, you don't want that to happen, yeah.
Yeah.
But if that does happen, if it does happen on your test day, don't stress about it. Okay. Start stressing if the examiner's grabbed the steering or gone for the brake, brake pedal, yeah. Okay. Right. So that lesson, how do you feel you went?
Good.
Can see a signal for me. So there were a couple of issues. What were they?
Just my observations on that roundabout, and then my signalling.
Yeah, you signaling. Yeah. Apart from that, it was all good. Yeah. How your driving should be 2 days before the test. Yeah. Okay. Obviously, there was a lot more cars around. Yeah. Today, because of the time we did the lesson out. But overall, how are you feeling?
Confident now.
Good.
Yeah, it's still at 9 at the moment, so.
Yeah, 9's fine. Yeah, we're never gonna be like, I think 10 out of 10. No one ever is. Yeah, but these, like, still, even though today, look, you're confident, you still had a couple of faults there.
Yeah.
Okay, that can easily happen on your test day, and you've got to, like, on that roundabout. The other lesson we did loads of roundabouts. That didn't happen. Your judgment was there. Yeah. You just lacked the observations there. Okay, so you've got to be on it, like I say to everyone who goes for the test, yeah, for those 35, 40 minutes, yeah, not just for your test, but even afterwards, you've got to be
on it,
on it all the time when you're driving, yeah. This kind of judgment and all that's not going to come easy to you until you've passed your driving test and you're driving on your own for at least a year. Okay, that's when it starts coming naturally, and you kind of just know who's there or not, okay. But you've got to continuously throughout the test what you've learned. Just stick to it, okay? You can't slack. But yeah, final lesson tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll do your final mock test. Yeah, we'll go through the maneuvers we're going to go through on the day of your test. You know, the hour before we have beforehand. We're going to go through all your maneuvers. Make sure, obviously, your reference points are working and you're comfortable with your maneuvers. Yeah. All set, guys. Don't forget to join us for Dylan's final lesson and his test day, so make sure you like and subscribe, and yeah, we'll see you in the next video.